Great call out there. Falcon 9 is in startup now, just waiting the final call from the launch director here in a few seconds.
Go for launch.
Excellent news here. All systems are go for launch. So let's listen into the terminal count and watch as Falcon 9 transports the COSMO-SkyMed satellite into orbit.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff. In Bosca al Lupo. Go Falcon, go Cosmo.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
M1D chamber pressures are nominal.
Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Pad 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, carrying the COSMO-SkyMed satellite to a polar sun synchronous orbit.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Now, during ascent, we tilt the engines, and that's what we call gimbaling, and that turns the rocket horizontally. That's what we call a gravity turn. We're still going up, but we're now also heading horizontally away from the launch pad. The rocket typically needs to go
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
We need to go about 17,500 miles per hour horizontally in order to avoid being pulled back down to Earth.
Max Q.
And there we heard the call out for Max Q. We have now passed through the maximum aerodynamic pressure. This is the largest structural load on the vehicle. And with that, we do have 5 events coming up back to back. They'll happen within seconds of each other. And these events include the first stage making its way back to landing zone 1 today. So we'll have MECO, main engine cutoff, stage separation, a flip of the first stage, SES-1, or second stage engine start 1, and then followed immediately by the boost back burn on the first stage. Again, that's 5 events happening within seconds of each other. We should get some good views of these happening. Again, that is MECO, stage separation, S1
Vehicles
flip.
on a nominal trajectory.
Good call outs there. So stage 1 flip, SES-1, and the boost back burn coming up here in a few seconds.
MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
And back ignition.
Stage 1, boost pack startup.
And some incredible views from the ground cameras. We actually got to visually see MECO stage separation and see the first stage flip on your screen. That was incredible to see. Now what you're seeing on your screen on the left-hand side is the first stage, currently in its boost back burn. That is the first of 3 burns to make its way back to land. And on your right-hand screen, we do have the second stage engine lit up, and so far looking really good on a nominal trajectory.
Stage 1, boost pack shutdown.
And we heard that call out that the boost back burn has ended. Now in a few seconds here, we should see the fairing halves on the second stage being deployed. We've got some awesome views here. The left-hand screen is showing the first stage with the grid fins deploying on your screen.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And we heard that call out and visual confirmation on your right-hand screen that the fairing halves have deployed. They're now making their way back to Earth. and we will attempt to recover them with our recovery vessel named Bob today. Incredible views today. Got some great ground views of the vehicle as it is making its ascent. And we are T plus 4 minutes and 23 seconds into today's mission, and we're currently in the first of 2 planned MVAC burns for satellite deployment. Now, at T plus 6 minutes and 11 seconds, you should see on your screen the first stage is entry burn. That entry burn will be the second of 3 burns needed to make its way back to landing zone 1 today. And for the entry burn, we relight 3 of the 9 M1D engines. And that starts with the center E9 engine, followed by the E1 and E5 engines. And that helps to slow the vehicle down as it passes back into the Earth's atmosphere. And we need to slow the vehicle down to reduce...
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
Great call-outs. Everything's looking nominal. And for that entry burn, we do need to slow down the vehicle to reduce the re-entry forces. That helps us to recover and reuse the first stage. You can see on your left-hand screen those grid fins that opened up. Those help to guide the vehicle back as it makes its way to its landing target. And again, today we are attempting to land at landing zone 1. This is back at land. We need 3 burns to get us there. We've already completed the boost back burn, and we're coming up on the entry burn here in just under 30 seconds. Stage 2 is still looking great. On your right-hand screen is a view of the MVAC engine on the second stage.
Stage 1, entry burn startup.
We heard the call out, and you can visually see on your screen that the entry burn has begun on the first stage. Again, this helps to slow the vehicle down as it re-enters back into the Earth's atmosphere. It's only about a 20-second burn.
Stage 1, entry burn shut down.
And we heard that call out for entry burn.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
We heard the call out that the entry burn has completed, and you can see that the engines have shut down on your left-hand screen. That is 2 of the 3 burns. The last burn will be the landing burn. You could see in the background of your
Stage
left.
1 FTS has saved.
You
Both
could,
vehicles are on nominal trajectories.
good call outs there, and you could see the land in the background view of the first stage as it's making its way back to landing zone 1.
Stage 1 transonic. Stage 1 landing burn.
The landing burn, wow, incredible views of this landing burn of this first stage. Let's see if we can touch down on landing zone 1 today.
Stage 1 landing like deployed. Stage 1 landing.
And what an incredible sight to see. We have touchdown of Falcon 9 at landing zone 1. This is our 104th recovery of an orbital class
Terminal
rocket.
guidance.
And that includes first stage landings for both Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. And speaking of Falcon Heavy, today's flight marks the first time that we have reconfigured a Falcon Heavy side booster to a Falcon 9 mode, which is pretty awesome. Now, next up, we will have the shutdown of the MVAC on the second stage. It's coming here in about 10 seconds, and that is called SECO 1, or second stage engine cutoff 1.
SECO 1.
Just heard that call out for SECO-1. Just waiting for a
Nominal orbit insertion.
And there it is. We got a confirmation of good.